Hey everyone, the date is the 14th of October. Happy Friday. We made it to Friday, yay. Friday's actually like the suckiest day of the week for me, but it's a relief once I'm like done with school on Fridays, so. Anyway, so last video I mentioned that I was going to talk about ghosts in this video because of it being October and Halloween is nigh. I love Halloween. It's one of my favorite holidays. It's just fun. Anyway, I guess I should preface this by saying that this is not a religious statement. Like the statement made in this video overall is not a religious statement. I do wear a Magen David, but this doesn't have anything to do with religion, so if you find anything on here offensive, I sincerely apologize, and I would hope that if you feel offended that you'll stop watching. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, I guess to start things off, I do believe in ghosts. I have no idea whether I believe in like vampires or UFOs or whatever. I don't have any like evidence that I've seen with my eyes or anything about those things. But I know some people say this or that, but I do have experience with ghosts, so that's why I can say without a shadow of a doubt that I do believe in ghosts. I've had lots of experiences over the years, not so many like in this house that I can really think of. I can't really actually think of any that have happened in this house. But in my parents' house where I lived obviously when I was younger, I had a lot of experiences. Honestly, I think their house is haunted. I believe there to be at least one resident spirit there. I don't think it's mean. But it's like mischievous and hides things and knocks on things. Like, I'll just tell one quick story. When I was like 10 or 11, my room was above the garage and it had an attic like going off of it. Like the door to the attic was in my room, and like one whole wall of my room, like on the other side of it was the attic. It basically went like alongside my room. Anyway, one day I was sitting in my room, on the bed with my back up against the wall, and I was like, it was like the middle of the day, it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was like, I don't know what I was doing, I was like writing in a journal or something, and I heard like knocking, like on wood or something. Like it sounded like my dad was knocking on my door, so I was like, come in, but nobody came, and it knocked again, and I said come in, but nobody came, so I went to the door and I opened it, and there wasn't anybody there, of course, and I was like, what the heck? So anyway, I went back to the bed, and I was sitting down, and I heard it again, and I, like, listened, and I realized that it was coming from, like, the wall, like, above and behind me, like, up over my head and to the left, and, so I went to and on the other side of that wall was the attic, so I went to the attic door, and I looked in like this, along the wall, thinking that like an animal was trapped in there, but all that I found was that the entire backside of the wall was made of like fluffy pink insulation that you can't knock on. So it caused me to draw the conclusion that whatever was knocking on the wall was in the room with me instead of on the other side of it, and it freaked me right out. And I told my dad, and he didn't believe me. I actually caught the knocking on tape, like on tape recorder, like a week later, and I played it back for him, and he told me it was just me knocking. And I was like really upset. But my parents say they don't believe in ghosts, but they do believe me when I tell them about the things that have happened, and like, which is kind of like, I scratch my head about that because I'm like, well, but I guess it's kind of like what I said before about not really knowing whether I believe in UFOs. But at least I don't say, oh, I don't believe in UFOs. I just say I don't know. But they're like, no, there's no such things as ghosts. And then I'm like, well, then you must think I'm off my rocker. But anyway, I've had numerous experiences in that house similar to that one. They're all pretty, like, you know, benevolent. They don't seem to be harmful. They're scary. Like, that was scary, but I'm fine, you know. And my sister's had experiences too. So we both believe that there's at least one resident ghost in the house. But we call him Paul. I don't know why. We just named him that. But I've had some good experiences too. Like my grandma, who passed away, came to visit me one night. That was really cool. I can actually turn this into like a video series, I can do a couple videos about my ghost experiences all throughout the month of October, along with other videos. So anyway, I hope that you guys are having a good Friday. I mean, a good day of the week that's Friday. And I hope that your week went well. Mine was fine. And that you have a good weekend. And I will probably be making a video this weekend as well. So, okay, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys later.